Good morning, students. Today we are going to continue with power sharing. Power means authority, the strength that we permit other individuals or other members of the society to have the ability to speak, or we permit them to give their suggestions, and with that suggestions we try to find solutions to the problems and do the things or matters that are related to government as well as social life. So, power sharing is desirable. It is not compulsory. It is desirable. The military dictators are not ready to share their power. That is why they are called dictators. Democracy is an idea where power is shared by many people. All the power is not concentrated on one individual. He cannot take any decision as he feels or through his whims and fancies. A democratic person will definitely take into consideration the problems, issues, and a result of the action or decision he takes. Now let us see. Power sharing is good because it helps reduce the possibility of conflict between social groups. You think there is a material in the class. Two cadets have come running to the material. But one cadet was a bit faster. He snatched it. So, as per the rule, he is eligible. But if he calls the other person and shares that material with him, there is no conflict. That's a desirable. If the person who has taken that sweet, he eats himself, no wrong. He has not done anything wrong because it is permitted. Nobody can blame him for that activity. But that but is what we call it desire. Nothing else is desire. So he will get offended. Otherwise, the person who lost will be unhappy, angry. So he may be waiting for a chance to do this return to him. So that is why power share is desire. Power sharing is a good way to ensure that stability of political order. We have seen about Hitler. Why other countries of the world gathered together against Hitler? Because he was not ready to share. That's the reason. So, democratic system survives in the world most of the at present because it gives the idea of sharing. That is what we must understand. So, it's a political or governmental functions. See, in India, we have got a democratic system. The power is shared by the Prime Minister. Along with the Prime Minister, there are cabinet ministers. Then there is a parliament. Then there is a judiciary. So all have got the share in the power. So that is why it is called democracy. Tyranny of the majority is oppressive for the minority and ruins the majority as well. We are a majority. We will do whatever we want. Who are in the question? If you are going to come challenge, if a strong person is challenging than a weak person who is not able to, it's very difficult for him. So what happens? The oppressor, the strong person will have to be alert and critical about the movements of the weaker person. If the oppressor or the weaker person is also taken into consideration, listen to his problem and he is given something, then the strong person can do whatever he wants. As I told you already yesterday, if a child comes and gives a pinch to you, or a child is crying inside the house, or his share or her share, that should be disturbance. So if you sort out that disturbance, we can do our activity. That's only it. The child is crying in the home, telling, give my share, give my share. Nothing else. So it can be food, it can be anything else, attention, anything else. So give the share to what is due for others. That's a power share. So tyranny is threatening. The majority, so majority, governmental system, we say majority. So majority has to take care of the minority also. You know, Sri Lanka had a lot of problems. If Sri Lanka had taken care of the language problem and consulted the Tamilians and give their share, they were not asking that everybody should learn Tamil in Sri Lanka. They were telling Tamilians also should be taken into consideration. Now, NEET examination is planned by the Government of India, and Government of India has permitted to use any language of the individual, the accepted languages. So, a Karnataka person can write NEET in Kannada. So, that will give the free thinkings of at least a share. Otherwise, every time it was Hindi, and English. Both are foreign languages to the persons in Karnataka. Hindi is an Indian language. But for a person who is born and brought up in Karnataka, Hindi is a foreign language for him. Because he has to specially study Hindi. Same way he is studying English. No difference for him. The South Indians have to be taken into consideration. Their sentiments should be taken into consideration, and the language, along with the Hindi, the mother tongue also should be given importance. It is not to give importance to English, it is to be given importance to Hindi, but should have the child's mother tongue also. That is the difference. If the North Indians say, no, we are a majority, we want Hindi, then naturally the people will have a disagreement. That is Imposing the will of the majority community over others may look like an attractive option in the short run. It's very easy. Okay, any decision? No, majority. Okay, we will do this. Things are very easy. Now, when you come to science school itself, now any decision is going to be taken, majority decision comes. Think in the class, there are only 10% girls are there in the class. Now, junior, 7th class. So, if majority decision is taken naturally, the majority of the boys will favor something. Then it will be injustice to the girls. If any decisions like that, only for the boys if something is special. So they are the minority, they are girls, they are minority, that should be taken into consideration. That is sharing of the power. So the viewpoints of the minority also should be taken into consideration. Not only majority. Majority now. Raise a hand. 75 boys are this, 75% are this. Like this, okay, do. There will be some problem, special problem for the minority which they cannot do it. It will be very difficult for them. So they say that within 8 seconds all students should run 100 meters or 10 seconds. Compulsory. So they have to take into consideration about the minority also. That is a power sharing. That is what is needed. But in the long run, it undermines the unity of the nation. The majority, now in India, Hindus, majority are there, 80% of the Hindus. So all the actions are taken supporting the Hindu ideology, other citizens of the country will be unhappy. So all should be taken into consideration. That doesn't mean that majority's viewpoints should be undermined. Majority's viewpoints should be taken care along with the minorities because everybody is equal. Then there is a unity and a good life in the country. That is it. In the long run, it will bring unity of the nation. Otherwise, it will create disunity. Anywhere, you know it happens. At home also. If one person is not taking the consideration, he will be angry. That will create a problem for any decision to be taken. It may be minority. There are 10 members, 9 members take a decision, one person is disagreeing. You shut up your mouth and get out of it. Say, he will plan something else. So, it is necessary. Power sharing is the very spirit of democracy. That is a democracy. Everybody gets a share. The viewpoints will be listened. Opposition parties, ruling parties, other social members of the society. So there are different sections who are involving in a decision making. Political parties, the opposition parties, the ruling parties, and members of holding different positions in different parties, all are involved in decision making. That is why it is called the spirit of democracy. That is a democracy. A democratic rule involves sharing power with those affected by its exercises. The citizens, every citizen is involved. That is why we are asking every 5 years to the people, shall we continue? The ruling government comes to the people and asks, please permit us to continue. If we are unhappy with it, we will say, thank you very much, please go and sit at home. We will select some others to rule. If we are happy with the administration, we will say, please continue. We will vote. We will vote and permit them to do. That is the way. That is. So, every citizen is taken into consideration. That is how voting is going. Otherwise, the one party would continuously rule. So we have put a time limit, that's 5 years. After 5 years, the party is bound to come and ask the people whether we are doing good. Are you happy with us? Shall we continue? Permit us to continue. The people are happy, it will permit. Now we know BJP government is permitted to continue. People are happy, majority they have voted for it. So that is the reason. That is democracy. Those affected by this and who have to live with its effects. Because a government comes to power, the governmental activities effects are on the people, citizens. So the persons who are voting, they are affected by the government. So that is what we must understand. People have right to be consulted on how they are to be governed. How we should be ruled. It is a responsibility of the government to ask me, am I happy? Any changes are needed? So that is my viewpoints will be expressed in the parliament. The opposition parties may be speaking for me. The ruling party MPs may be speaking for me. Because I have selected. And I will give my viewpoints to my MPs. And my MPs will express them in the parliament. So that is it. So we have got the right to be consulted. A legitimate means something that is legal, something that is according to the law. So a legitimate government is one where citizens, through participation, acquire a stake in the system. Hence, people participate. People speak about the government, support the government. So that is a real democratic government. So, legitimate government, a government that is functioning as per the law, has to listen to the viewpoints of the citizens. That doesn't mean that the government has to take into consideration of everybody's 130 crores of people. It's not possible. There will be disagreements. That is why when there is a disagreement, majority decision has to come. But that majority decision when it comes, they have to think about the problems of the minority also. Then only there will be peace. Now, prudential reason. Prudential reason means the reason by thinking. If I do this, this will happen. That will be good for me. So I wanted to avoid a conflict with the person because that will give me financial help, that will save my other activities. I need not fight with him. That is, even if he is a small person, still I share. That's my prudential. Because of my brain. My brain tells better to not to fight. That is a prudential thing. I am prudent, I am intelligent, I use my brain to avoid the conflict. That is a prudential thing. Power sharing is said to be prudential as well as moral. Okay, so that's a prudential. When power is shared among many social groups, it helps in the minimizing social conflict. So when every group, everybody is considered, then conflict between different sections of the society, that's good for society. Fight will not take place, frictions will not take place. So that is it. Then it is expected that the rule of majority with some concessions given to the minority communities can help politically stabilizing the country. It is not, as I told you, it is not compulsory. All the things of the minority can be taken into consideration. Some of the things also important matters should be taken into consideration, listened by the majority. That's what it is being put. Concessions to be given. Oh, this is mine, I am very strong, I will do. Oh, he wants to come and stand, I will give him little space. Okay, you will also stand. If I am not giving him little space, he has to stand. There is no other option. Then what I will do? There will be fighting. He may push me. Then I have to push him back. So there will be fighting only, no solution. But instead of that, if I give him a little spaces we can manage. I say I am very strong, I will move. You move that side if you want. There is no chance for him to move. There is no space for him to move. Then naturally he will say, move, move. I will not move, there will fight. Instead of that, in the beginning itself, for I agree, there's a space, okay, you stand here. Give little space to him, problem is solved. So that is what sharing of the space and power. Nothing else. As a prudential, in the beginning itself, I use my brain, I think it's better not to fight. This is called prudential power sharing. Sharing because of my thinking it is possible, it's profitable, it's advantage of sharing the power. Otherwise it will create problems. Then the prudential reasons for power sharing are that they reduce the possibilities of social conflict. Power sharing ensures that the will of the majority, which seems attractive in the short run but is harmful in the long run. See, will of the majority. Oh, I will be standing there, I will not give him. Very nice. I pushed him out. Later on, he comes with some other 2-3 members who are very strong, push me down. I am thrown out of the place where I should have been. Then what to do? And I lost. So, better to not to create such a situations. So, he is not imposed on the minority communists. Should not force on the minority when you are minority. So listen whatever we say, whatever whims and fancies, whatever we are there, whatever we say you should listen. You have no right to speak, you have no right to be heard. You behave like that. Moral reasons. When I see a person, I consider him and give. That's a morality. To be good with others. Not because of any other reasons. If I give him this chance, discuss with him, I'm not going to get anything special. If I give him a share of the power, nothing is going to come. But as a moral person, morality, we are living in a society, so listen to their viewpoints. That's a moral person. Nothing is going to happen. If I don't listen also, nothing is going to happen. Helping mindset. That's a moral reason, moralities. That's it. Moral reasoning is the study of how people think about the right and wrong. If I give in good or bad, right or wrong. And how they acquire and apply moral rules and regulations to behave with others, interacting with others. All those things are there in the set. It is a sub-discipline of moral psychology. We call it moral psychology. That is moral reasons. Morality. Moral behavior means good behavior. What is right according to your religious sentiments and thinkings, or good behavior, right and wrong concept. Right behavior. That's a moral response. Moral things. So, relating to our concern with the principles of rules of right conduct for the distinction between right and wrong, moral attitudes, expressing a mean, truth, or a counsel as to right conduct as a speaker for a literary work. So, for a literary work, also I can something moral, I write down something, I give importance to others, concern for others, what is right, and what is wrong, I can understand. So all those concepts are coming in the idea of moral. That's not moral. something which we do as we feel they are right. That should be done. Other one, I do it, prudential I do it, not because it is compulsory for me. I have some advantages of doing it. That's the reason I do it. Financially I may be happy, or my position also will be happy. I may be able to get his friendship. So I may be supported in some other place. All those things will be there in the prudential behavior. But in the moral, no. Nothing of that sort. I am not going to get anything. But I feel it's good to give you news. That's a moral and prudential. Prudential only because I am having an advantage. I can avoid conflict. I can have good position in the society. I can get his help in the near future. Like that, many thinkings I will have, and I am ready to share the power. That is the prudential behavior or prudential business. Moral, no, it's good to share. Nothing compels me. If I give some money to somebody as a donation, nobody forces me to. I think it's good to give some money to someone else. So that is, I listen to somebody. I feel it's good to listen. There is no one compels me. So that's a moral responsibility. Respect to be given to a person. If you don't respect something, but I feel it's better to respect. That's because it's a morality, it's a responsibility of an individual. That's it. Okay? Okay, thank you very much.